Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sanai. I'm your host, EXO. I hope you had a great weekend. I know I did. I spent time with the family, worked, did a little networking with my team, slowly building my team. I'm grateful for these first few days of January. I've been networking with the right people and just slowly building my team that I wanted to build for this year as far as Sanai and the production ways I'm going with the photography, the podcast, the music, and everything. So I'm slowly but surely meeting the right people, which I'm truly grateful for. I also went to the Brea Improv to see the Plastic Cup Boys. They were hilarious, no doubt. I brought a couple of friends with me. We all had a great time and just really just vibed out and just indulged on the atmosphere and then the jokes that they had. If you don't know who the Plastic Cup Boys are, it is Will Spank Horton and Naheem Lynn. They usually open up for Kevin Hart. They write some of his material. They came up with the name Plastic Cup Boys from them always having red cups in the green room. And whenever they went to after parties, they would bring the red cups with them so they don't drink out of the glasses at the club. Enough about my weekend, though. On today's show, I have the quote of the day, a few Spanish phrases, my goals for this week and this month, my goals for 2020, and the next few shows, having a few guests and just talking about what's going to happen on the next few shows. But I'm going to give y'all a brief break, and I'm going to come back with y'all with a quote of the day. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Sanai, like, subscribe, write a review. Appreciate everybody just really tuning in day by day and listening to every episode, by the way. I appreciate y'all, and without y'all, this is not possible. So share with a friend. Like I said, like, subscribe, follow, write a review, even comment in. Even if you want to leave a voice message or a comment that you want to say on the show, I'll be gladly to put it up and put it in. But I'm going to give y'all a break, and I'll be right back. Quote of the day. Those with a grateful mindset tend to see the message in the mess. And even though life may knock them down, the grateful find reasons even if they are small ones. Meaning, in my terms, of course, having a grateful mindset, you'll always be grateful for anything and everything, no matter what life throws at you. You can be going through trials and tribulations, hard times, hardships, everything, lost a job, lost family, lost friends, and you still see, are you still grateful for where you're at and where you're headed? Because like I always say, your current situation isn't your final destination. So you keep moving forward and pushing forward because you're grateful, because even though this happened, I know this is not, like I said, the final destination, is not the final stop. I'm going to keep going, keep pushing keep moving forward, and still be grateful and thankful for everything I have. Having that grateful mindset doesn't happen overnight. It happens day by day. Praying, doing affirmations, staying positive, having the positive right people around you, the right atmosphere, eliminating the negative thoughts, eliminating negativity, all that, and just really just staying positive and staying focused and just being grateful, having a gratitude journal, waking up every morning and praying and just being grateful for what you have and what you accomplished so far, because we all been through a lot. So like I said, quote of the day, those with a grateful mindset tend to see the message in the mess. And even though life may knock them down, the grateful find reasons, even if they're small ones. After that, we're going to get into it. Espanol phrases. Juan come manzanas, which is Juan eats apples. ¿Dónde está el baño? Where's the bathroom? Me gusta viajar. I like to travel. Me encanta la comida. I might have butchered that. I'm still working on my Spanish, so forgive me. But that means I love food. Like I said, those are four. First one, Juan come manzanas. Juan eats apples. ¿Dónde está el baño? Where is the bathroom? Me gusta viajar. I like to travel. Me encanta la comida. I love food. That's the Spanish phrases. That's the Spanish for the day. I'm going to hit y'all with my weekly goals, my monthly goals, and my yearly goals for this year. And we're going to get right into it. If y'all have y'all goals, I know we all got our goals written down for the month, for the week, or anything of that nature. You can always write in at Sanai Podcast on these social media platform, or sanaipodcast@gmail.com. And I'll read your goals out on the next show. So we all can be one as a team, one as a tribe, and just one as a community, and just build that up, build each other up, and make sure we hold each other accountable for the goals we want to accomplish, as well as putting deadlines on them goals. In the past episodes, I've been talking about putting deadlines on the goals versus just having goals. We all have goals, but it's time to put deadlines on the goals and hold ourselves accountable for making them goals happen. Even if we don't make them goals happen or fall short, we can evaluate ourselves and see why we fell short of accomplishing that goal. So we're going to get into the weekly goal, the monthly goals, and the 2020 goals for myself personally. And I would love to hear you guys. First one, me, I've been learning that leaders are readers. So I've been holding myself, like I said, accountable. I guess that's the word of the day, accountable or accountability. Just reading 30 minutes a day. Taking 30 minutes out your day, just reading a book and really taking notes on it and elaborating on what you read or reflecting back on what you read. Excuse me. As well, hitting the gym six days a week. So I just started my push, pull, and legs. Push is chest and triceps. Pull is back and biceps, and you already know what legs. Leg day. So I hit each one of those twice a week. Start learning more to meal prep. These are my weekly goals, by the way. Meal prepping this week. That's big for me because the other day, what was that? Saturday. Went like damn near the whole day without eating, and that really felt weak towards the end of the day. Even though I pushed through, but can't be doing that. As well as this week, I'm learning to focus on my self-discipline, disciplining myself and holding myself, like I said, accountable. You probably gonna hear me say that a lot throughout this whole show, accountability, and just really being self-disciplined on what I want to accomplish as far as reading, hitting the gym, doing my meal prep, eating my nutrition, taking my supplements, and just really holding myself accountable, as well as towards the end of the week, doing a weekly evaluation to see, did I accomplish my goals this week? Did I fall short? Just little stuff about myself, holding myself accountable, and just seeing where I went, what I did good, what I did bad, and how it can help towards the next week, pushing forward for the next week as I plan out the next week. And just week by week doing this weekly evaluations really helps you out, as well as saving $50 a week. And that goes as far as just 7 days a week, but I was going to say $10 a day. I was thinking 5 days, but really just saving $50 a week. Monthly goals to read 3 to 4 books. Right now, I'm really starting on reading and focusing on Think Rich, Grow Rich, really trying to digest the right way and not really just skim through it and really just indulge on the information and take notes and reflecting back on the notes that I'm taking. As well as I want to get into the 4-hour work week. And I know on my last show, me and Mario was discussing, he was saying Emotional Intelligence 2.0. That's on my list, so I'm going to have to get that and read that this month. Those are the top 3 books I'm going to read and finish up, and I'm going to get my reviews and opinions on them and let y'all know how they are. But a lot of people have been recommending Emotional Intelligence to me, so that'll be the next on my list after Think Rich, Grow Rich. Another goal for this month, gym. At least 90% of the days of this month, hit the gym. I'll, of course, have my off days and everything, but at least in the gym 90% of the month. No sweets, drinking only, water only. Every now and then, you have the cheat days. The cheat days, I'm not doing sweets, but you gotta have that cheat days, I believe, just to keep that discipline and focus on what you want to accomplish and everything. Just to know that, all right, you cheated for this day, but you know where you trying to accomplish. Just to give you that joy of, all right, because once you like really get that discipline, that self-discipline, and you really just focus on accomplishing your goals and not just focusing on them cheat days, because we all live for them cheat days, but them cheat days are more satisfying when you're really grinding out in the gym and really putting that work ethic in, grinding, seeing the results. So them cheat days, I know I'm gonna live for, but right now I'm gonna cut them off until I'm really surely disciplined on my nutrition and what I'm putting into myself. As well as a big one for this month is discipline for me. I feel like my self-discipline has been lacking of late, so once again, holding myself accountable by reading more, eating right, sticking with my goals, sticking with my morning routines, as well as having time for myself and dedicated time for myself, because that's like big. If in anything you want to accomplish, you got to love yourself and take care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, and just really just have yourself toned in and honed in on one versus being stretched out everywhere. I've noticed myself that I'm always exerting my energy, exhausting myself, trying to do a whole lot instead of taking some time back, stepping back, and just reframing my whole mindset and strategy. So that's another thing for the month. I do want to save about $200. So work on my different streams of income, trying to save that up. And I'm gonna give y'all a brief break, and I'm gonna hit y'all with my goals for 2020. Appreciate y'all. My goals for 2020. And with these goals, my deadline is December 31st, 2020. So this year, I want to have read 24 books. That's on my list, to read 24 books. That's one of the top goals. I want to get down to 15% body fat. I want to gain 20 pounds of muscle. I want to really hold myself accountable and be disciplined for the pescatarian lifestyle, and just really cutting off chicken and turkey as a whole. I want to generate streams, Sanai, the podcast, generate streams of income, have it generate its own stream of income, whether that be sponsors or just donations for different things like equipment, of that nature. Build my brand, Sanai, myself, EXO, as a photographer, as a podcaster, as an artist. Start my photography business. Photography is like a big thing for me in these recent days. I've been networking with the right people, so I'm building my photography team slowly but surely. So I'm grateful for that, but I'm taking it day by day and just really praying on it. And my prayers are being answered, but I'm still consistently praying and consistently being grateful for everything I've been blessed and anointed with. Getting an apartment or a house. Those are my biggest things that I've been contemplating. Do I want an apartment or do I want a house? So those are two things I've been fighting with. Make $1 million this year, as well as my bonus goal, get my BMW i8 Roadster. So each goal comes with minor goals, which breaks down. So that's the yearly goals, and I have my monthly goals. And then I have the weekly goals, and the weekly goals you break down in daily goals, and that's really how you get towards the longer term goals. You feel me? So the 24 books a year. Well, this year, break it down for the month. Read 3 to 4 books a month. For the week, it'll be read 30 minutes a day. You read 30 minutes a day, you'll be good. So those are my yearly goals. I'm pretty sure I'm going to add on for this year. I'm going to add on more goals, but those are just a quick 10 that I have right now, and I'm building towards more, but I'm really setting focus on those 10 and really accomplishing those for this year, as well as if y'all have goals yourself, Like I said, write in, subscribe, comment, and share those. You can also call in, or send a voice message, or like I said, send an email, and I'll read your email off on the next show. And let's all talk about each other's goals, because I feel like we can all help each other accomplish our goals if we just tell them. We all got goals. We all got them written down. I think it's best to tell somebody else so they can hold us accountable, and we hold each other accountable for our goals so we can accomplish our goals. It gives us some more reason to accomplish them, as well as you never know who can help you towards achieving that goal. So like I said, hit us on any social media platform at Sanai Podcast, or on Gmail at sanaiepodcast@gmail.com. Reach out if you even want to be on the show or talk about your goals. I'm going to put you on too. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope y'all have a good, great week. And I'll be back with y'all on Friday with my next show, talking about Barcelona. It's the next trip on the list, and I've always wanted to go there. So I'm going to give y'all a brief rundown on that, the culture, the origin, and how it came about. And we're going to get back to it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Sanai, we out.